Welcome back, guys. It's time for the 30-man over-the-top Royal Rumble. I want to start off by saying, obviously, I wish this was 40 men because there's a lot of men they could still add into this Rumble. 2 men that's not in this Rumble that may be in this Rumble is the Usos. I do want to say that as kind of a side note. In fact, I think they may even have already been confirmed for the Rumble. But there's some things that I think is going to happen here. If that's the case, I think people like Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan will not be in the Rumble. But here's the thing. I got some surprises coming that I think will happen in this Rumble. I don't know which 2 guys to take out and install the Usos. Probably Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. But for this video alone, we're going to leave the Usos out of it because I think it's possible we may see some comebacks. And I don't know who to take out for the Usos. Plus, I don't even think I have the Usos down low, which it's a mistake on my behalf. I need to. But anyway, with that said, we're about to move forward. We have a huge Royal Rumble tonight. It's my favorite match of the year. I love the fucking Royal Rumble. I think it's the best there is.
It's the most unpredictable match.
This year it seems highly predictable. I think everybody in the world thinks Batista's going to win the Royal Rumble. If you're going to talk so low, you got to come over here. You got to talk loud, but yeah, absolutely. I do think they may surprise us. Lizzy hit the nail on the head. Part of me thinks that the WWE will swerve us because they think everyone thinks Batista's going to win. Batista's the obvious favorite, in my opinion. But I think we're going to see some returns in this one. I think Sheamus is kind of the wild card. I think Sheamus could come back. We haven't seen Ziggler in a while, and I think we won't see Ziggler. He's not on the list. I don't think we'll see Ziggler. Jericho is already scheduled for matches at house shows in March. So it is possible we see Jericho. Plus, I think we're going to see one surprise. I think we're going to see AJ Styles. And we'll get to that later. I do think we'll see AJ Styles. I think we'll see Jericho. I think we'll see Sheamus.
Dad, you did forget to put CM Punk at number 1.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me change the orders. CM Punk in real life is number 1.
In this case, it's Roman Reigns.
Yep. I think in this Royal Rumble, we'll see the split of the Shield. I think they'll have a triple threat match at WrestleMania, all 3 of the Shield against each other.
That match is going to be amazing.
I think Roman Reigns will turn face.
But the way they did the promo on SmackDown Friday, I think Roman Reigns is going to be the big man in the Shield.
Absolutely. I do think it's possible. Roman Reigns seems to be the guy that's going to come out of the Shield and be, in my opinion, the most dominant for the world title. Dean Ambrose is going to be a great U.S. champ, Intercontinental champ type guy, and maybe even a contend for the World Heavyweight title at some point.
I think Seth Rollins is the best talent, but they're going to make him a Ted DiBiase.
I think exactly. I know what you're saying. Look at this. 1 and 2 is the Shield. Now that is not a possibility. It is possible with CM Punk being number 1 that number 2, 3, and 4 is the Shield and they eliminate CM Punk. Because everybody thinks CM Punk is going to go all the way. And maybe not win it, but last the longest. Look at this shit. No. But I will say this. My prediction with the Rumble is that the Shield cracks. And maybe they don't crack until the Elimination Chamber. But they're cracking. No question about it.
But that promo just kind of stole it for me. I know they're going to break up soon, probably.
Absolutely.
Probably.
If not at the Royal Rumble, it's on Raw.
Like, the main rule of the Royal Rumble is every man for himself, and they may end up to where they eliminate everybody else, and there's just the 3 of them in there, and they have to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. My prediction with CM Punk being number 1 is he will be the guy that does that whole gimmick where he lasts almost all the Rumble. You want him to win, but I do not think. I think there's a 0% chance of CM Punk winning the Royal Rumble this year. 0%.
I don't know if you can give him a 0%. Yes, he.
Well, that and there's not many stars in this Rumble according to the roster that they have on the roster. The only possibilities is Batista and Punk. Oh, I don't control none of these guys. Well, with that being said, CM Punk, Alberto Del Rio, and Batista are the only. Sheamus is not booked for the Rumble.
Yeah,
I do think he's. But the way the WWE has it booked, the only stars are CM Punk, Batista, and who else did I just say? Alberto Del Rio. And Rey Mysterio was a former winner. But Rey Mysterio's not going to win the Rumble. So, and Alberto Del Rio's not going to win the Rumble.
I think Rey Mysterio will actually get hurt in this match.
Well, you say that about every match. Daniel Bryan, number 3. That would be cool. Daniel Bryan. We don't even know if Daniel Bryan's going to be in the Rumble, but from what I've understood, there's a possibility that him and Bray Wyatt will both be in the Rumble, even though they got a match. We see it all the time. A lot of times there's guys with singles matches that still goes into the Rumble. I think you have to have Cody Rhodes and Goldust enter the Rumble.
So you see what's kind of happening here is Roman Reigns already did an elbow drop on Dean Ambrose. So maybe...
Yeah, you got to talk louder, bud. You're whispering.
Sorry.
Hey guys.
But anyways.
I gotta tell you something.
Right. Listen, I think Daniel Bryan will be... I think Daniel Bryan is one of the 3 possibilities. If he's in the Rumble, you have to consider him one of the possible favorites. If he's not in the Rumble, I think WWE is making a mistake. You know, this is the biggest, in my opinion, right behind WrestleMania as the biggest pay-per-view of the year. In my opinion, it's my favorite. Here comes Damian Sandow. I think you have to have Daniel Bryan in this match. To not have Daniel Bryan in this match would be just fucking stupid. Roman Reigns.
Daniel Bryan, he's already one of the greatest performers in the Rumble.
Yeah. I think at some point we should see Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, and AJ Styles. I'm telling you right now. My prediction, and remember you guys heard it here, is that AJ Styles comes in for the Rumble. And let me tell you why I think it should happen. If you're the WWE and you're not sure about signing AJ Styles because you're not sure if your fans will know who he is, sign him for the Rumble. If he gets a huge pop, sign him through WrestleMania. If AJ Styles gets the pop by the crowd, then you know you have something and you can sign him. This is the perfect opportunity to test out how well the WWE fans know who Roman Reigns eliminated Dean Ambrose. I think that'll really happen.
Roman Reigns may eliminate both of them so he can kind of be like, yeah, I'm a good guy. So I think he'll stay a heel.
Yeah.
But
I think he'll be a good guy, actually.
I think Roman Reigns will be a good guy.
Really?
Yeah.
But look at him. I mean, think of his family.
I think
Rikishi, he's part of Too Cool.
Cousins.
I think he'll be like a Batista type guy. I really do. But here's my thing.
I just think he's the fan favorite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out of the 3, I think Roman Reigns is everybody's favorite.
Back to my AJ Styles talk. I think the smart move for the WWE is to bring him in for this, because that way you can judge how the crowd responds to him. And then if you like what you see, sign him long term. Sign AJ Styles long term. This is the perfect chance to give him a tryout with the WWE. And if the fans don't react, don't sign him. Send him back to Ring of Honor.
Roman Reigns eliminated Daniel Bryan.
Roman Reigns is eliminating a lot of guys.
He's eliminated everyone.
I think that'll happen.
I do think it will happen. I think they'll do that with him.
People out of the ring.
They'll do kind of a Kane Diesel type thing where he eliminates so many guys.
There goes.
Cody Rhodes and Goldust. I think this is where the crack starts. Either this or the tag match itself. But I think that'll happen.
I think if they both are in the match, I think they're going to win the tag team match. But I think that they may face in the Rumble and turn on.
R-Truth, I think, will put on a good show, but I think he's here for filler. I don't think anything will come out of R-Truth being in this at all. There's a lot of guys that's missing, man. Brodus Clay, I don't think is going to be in it. Tensai, I don't think is going to be in it. This is why I think they should have done a 40-man. I really think they should have done a 40-man Royal Rumble.
Yeah, if they did a 4-man Royal Rumble, they could have Clay, they could have
Tensai, they could have
even the Great Khali. They could have a lot of people.
Those little essays, the
Diego and Fernando.
Yeah.
The thing about WWE is like, it was funny watching like some of the divas go try to get into the match.
Karma,
like having Karma, Beth Phoenix. They don't have those divas.
Here's the thing. Here's what I think they'll do with Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. I think they'll both be in there. Titus O'Neil will be eliminated pretty soon, but I think they are going to let Darren Young hang around a while because, you know, pushing the gay agenda. I do think Jake the Snake Roberts will be in the Royal Rumble. He'll be one of the legends in there. I think Jake the Snake Roberts will be here. He was there recently at the Raw Old School. The WWE loved what he done. Apparently, a lot of people are giving good reviews about Jake the Snake Roberts, saying he's sober and everything's good. I can see Jake the Snake being in the Royal Rumble. You know, Jake almost eliminated Roman Reigns.
There goes R-Truth.
Yep. I do think that Jake Snake will be in there. Wade Barrett gave up his spot to a guy, and he said the hint was voodoo. I think we're going to get Papa Shango, not necessarily Papa Shango. I think we'll get the Godfather version of Kama / Charles Wright. You know, anyway, for you fans that know their real names, Charles Wright, I think, is who he's referring to. But you see Jake the Snake in there. It'll be interesting to see him out there. Here comes Rey. Rey's another star that's in there. I do not see Rey Mysterio winning the Royal Rumble.
Neither do I. I think he'll be... Man, but if he's early in the Rumble, he's getting hurt. You guys can't say he won't be hurt if he's in it too long. Oh, Jake Snake got eliminated by Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is eliminating everybody. You know, I would love to see them book Roman Reigns to win the Royal Rumble.
So would I. That'd be perfect.
It would build a superstar,
Roman
but
Reigns.
Roman Reigns is out. Cody Rhodes got him. I would like to see somebody like Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns or somebody different win and get a big push to the superstar. And Bray Wyatt's fine. Here comes Orton, the loser of the world title match. He's in here, which that is another star. If they do the loser of the world title in the Rumble,
whoever loses will be in the Rumble. I think Cena.
That's what we don't know, but truth of it is, I think I almost don't think they should, but they need the star power in the Rumble. So part of me thinks they will, but I don't think they should.
Oh, there goes Cody Rhodes.
And there goes Darren Young. Randy Orton. May get him? Nope. But Randy Orton's definitely a possibility to be in the Rumble. I don't see Randy Orton winning the Rumble, especially if John Cena win, because that would make it John Cena versus Randy Orton at Mania, which it is possible. It is.
The Miz is also in there. That could be a possibility.
No. They've been jobbing the Miz out for a long ass time. I would love to see the Miz win the Royal Rumble.
Miz is my favorite wrestler.
He's one of my favorite wrestlers. I love the Miz, especially as a heel. I don't like him as a face. I like him as a heel.
As a face, I think he's a good wrestler either way. I think he's
funny.
better.
I think he's funny. I like the Miz. I just don't think that him. I like him better when he's an asshole. I like him better as a heel. I think that he fits the heel role better.
Yeah, the Miz is a lot better.
Yeah.
I think he's hilarious.
Oh, look at that.
See, Darren. That's kind of obvious.
Glitch.
Yeah, I saw that glitch. Kofi. I think Kofi will have a great Royal Rumble.
He always does.
I think he'll do little slick shit.
He's so innovative, and that's what makes him so.
He does little slick shit. John Morrison used to do slick shit in the Rumble.
I saw John Morrison, and he got on the barricade and held on to it. I don't remember if he jumped back to it or not.
No, what he did was he started doing a tightrope on the barricade and jumped on it.
WWE needs to bring John Morrison back.
Yeah, why'd they fire him?
Because of Melina.
What about her?
They were firing Melina and John Morrison. That's John Morrison's girl. John Morrison talks shit on Twitter about him. Because they fired Melina. And so they fired John Morrison.
Was Melina a whore or something?
Yeah, Melina's a whore. Jack Swagger, that's who I hope wins the Royal Rumble. That's who I hope wins the Royal Rumble. I don't think he will, though.
That would be a good.
I just hope they don't have Swagger and Cesaro have a problem.
I
like them.
Really good together.
I like them as a tag team. I don't want.
They are the strongest men.
They need to listen. I'm okay with tag teams splitting up once in a while, but I don't want the WWE to fuck up their tag team division again. Right now, there's some strong tag teams. They gotta keep them as a tag team.
I like the patriotism of them.
Yeah. Oh, I love that whole Patriot gimmick with Jack Swagger. I love it. I'm a libertarian and.
Yeah, Seb Coulter gotten any? Is he still getting TV time or?
Yeah. For you fans that don't know, I got the "Don't Tread on Me" thing that you see with Jack Swagger hanging on my wall. I got the flag hanging on my wall. Got the T-shirt. I'm very
and
much.
The hat.
They're doing it to make fun of the Patriot movement, but I really enjoy it. Papa Shango, aka the Godfather, aka the guy that took Wade Barrett's spot. So it'll be interesting to see him out there with the Warrior hanging around. It'll be interesting to see Papa Shango back as Papa Shango. Maybe the WWE does bring him out as Papa Shango. And maybe with the Warrior back, we may see that gimmick restarted going into WrestleMania, even though they won't have a match. I don't see them having a match, but it would be definitely a cool gimmick, a cool storyline, kind of a side storyline going into Warriors Hall of Fame induction. It would be really cool, I think. Come CM Punk. He was supposed to be number 1, but he's number 15 here. Either way, I think he'll still be around in the Royal Rumble at this time. So,
CM Punk's my favorite wrestler right now.
I think he's the best right now. I think him and Daniel Bryan are easily
Seems
number
like they're
1.
trying to job him though. It's kind of annoying.
I think he's easily number 1 and number 2. And Daniel Bryan and
I don't
CM
think
Punk.
he's lost in a while.
No, CM Punk's great. It's just after that year, 400 something days as champ, he got the WrestleMania Undertaker thing, and I think right now they're pushing some other people.
Yeah.
They did that with Punk. Now they're going to do it with Daniel Bryan and get Daniel Bryan up there. And then, that's creating stars. I like it. I like the fact that they created a star in CM Punk. They're doing it with Daniel Bryan. They deserve to be there. Ryback is another guy, but they've been jobbing him out. Ryback is not what Ryback was last year.
Yeah, I think they should have done with Ryback what they did with Goldberg.
Right, they did.
Because people started, because Ryback was doing exactly what Goldberg did for the most part.
Now they got
Winning
Ryback as a joke. Ryback's a fucking joke right now.
With Ryback soul. That's just
It annoys me.
Yep.
Because he is a really good wrestler, and people were really getting into him. So why they would start dropping him out is beyond me.
Ray and Kofi look gone.
Well, I think they should add to the game itself. Just have where you can, if you have a finisher and you get eliminated, you can
Go
the
back
Y
in.
button and you can grab onto something
Right.
and then find a way back inside.
Right, that would be cool. There goes CM Punk, Papa Shango, a huge elimination.
Oh,
That's not going to happen in real life.
No.
Papa Shango's probably gonna get eliminated soon.
Yeah, he'll probably get eliminated first thing.
Usually legends go.
They always have that one guy that gets eliminated in 5 seconds.
Santino
Yeah.
Marella.
Santino has the record.
Yep.
Didn't he beat what's his name, Iron Man or something? Is that what he's called? The guy who the boss in 2 seconds.
Who the fuck's an Iron Man?
That's what I thought it was. I might be wrong. I don't know.
What are you saying?
The guy who was in 2 seconds.
You mean the Barbarian?
No, it was the Warlord.
The Warlord,
Yeah,
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
Iron Man.
I'm 16. I don't really know much about wrestling. I'm sorry. I didn't start getting into it until 2 years ago.
Right.
So I don't know. I need to brush up on my history.
I do think it's possible that Daniel Bryan gets eliminated by all the Wyatt family. I do see it possible.
Daniel Bryan is in it. I think he would be eliminated by the family. I think the family itself would turn on him during the match.
Well, it's not turning on him.
I'm not turning. What I mean is they're ganging up.
Yeah. With the intentions to take him out.
Eric Braun looks like he's in prison.
Yeah, they do that in real life. So he's creepy. And he wears a sheet mask.
Yeah. I like it.
He is rather.
I like the Wyatt family.
So do I. I don't think they
They're
should break
just
him
really
up.
creepy. They'd be a great horror movie.
Yeah, they're not going to break him up anytime soon. The Wyatt family's going to be around a while.
Oh, there goes Papa Shango.
Get him, Swags. It would be beautiful to see Swags win the whole thing. I know he won't.
So do I.
But in this game right now, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk's both eliminated. But we still ain't seen Sheamus. We still ain't seen Batista. Still ain't seen Jericho. Still ain't seen the great Xavier Woods.
He's been jobbing to Fandango, who's been jobbing himself. So.
Well, I don't see Xavier Woods doing anything major. I don't see the Wyatt family doing anything major other than possibly eliminating. Here's another possibility. I think the Wyatt family, we could honestly see the Shield not break up and see them guys go at it and maybe see a 6-man at WrestleMania. As much as I don't want to see it, I think it's possible. The Wyatt family versus the Shield.
Well, there's Swags.
Yep, Swag's out. I do think it's possible. I think the WWE typically never gives us. What the fuck just happened? My controller died?
No, when it turns off, it pauses.
Yep. Anyway, the WWE has a tendency to not give us what we want. So truth of it is I could see the Wyatt family not. Here comes AJ. This is my big prediction for the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles in the Royal Rumble kind of as a sample to see if the crowd pops for him or not.
They did that with Bo Dallas. I mean, no one knew who Bo Dallas was. I mean,
but see, with AJ Styles, if AJ Styles comes out and the crowd goes nuts, then you have to sign him and you have to go with it.
Of course.
But if obviously the crowd doesn't pop and they don't know who he is, then you don't. That's your test to see if AJ Styles is worth the money he's asking and worth signing.
TNA is not that big. Not
So AJ Styles is getting younger, but automatically I think AJ Styles would be one of the top 5 wrestlers. And I mean, he's already one of the top 5 in the world. I think automatically he would be right there with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan in terms of in-ring ability. I think that's just the bottom line. AJ Styles is one of the best in-ring performers in the entire planet. Period.
Luke Harper.
Oh, we have both members of the Wyatt family in here with AJ Styles. It would be sweet. If I had things my way, AJ Styles would come in and he would win the Royal Rumble. That if in a perfect world for me, I would love to see that happen, especially because I'm predicting it right now. I'd be the man that predicted AJ Styles.
Yeah.
With that said, we need to start looking into our actual Royal Rumble predictions. I think the easy one, I think most people believe it'll be Batista.
I just don't think
That's the safe pick.
That is the safe pick, and with me personally, I'm going with the safe pick. I do believe Batista will win the Rumble. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick we're going to pick 2 picks. We do this every year. Kind of our safe pick, who we think the safe pick is, and then kind of a secondary pick. So I got Batista as number 1. My secondary pick is Daniel Bryan, who's not even in the Rumble as we speak.
I think it's kind of hard to pick, man. There's so many. Because don't know if AJ Styles will be there. I don't know if they'll make AJ Styles will be Batista is a safe pick, so I'd go with Batista. But if he doesn't win, I think CM Punk wins.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Batista too, just because the way that everybody's pushing it. But I think that they'll surprise us and bring Sheamus back. I just have a gut feeling that Sheamus is gonna come back and do what Edge did and come in at number 30 and win.
Bray Wyatt.
Right.
So I think Sheamus is my second pick. Yeah, I'll go with Batista as the first.
Believe it or not, Lizzy almost changed my entire Royal Rumble prediction because before we went on air, she was telling me about this, and it sounded right. I just don't. Sheamus has to come back as a heel if he does that, and I'm okay with that. I just don't know if Sheamus versus Randy Orton or Sheamus versus John Cena at Mania main event is what they're looking for. I could see Daniel Bryan winning the world title on the way, and then seeing the Sheamus and Daniel Bryan getting a chance to avenge his 18 seconds.
Yeah.
But I almost picked Sheamus. I honestly did. But
I know who I'd like to see win. Someone smaller, like a member of the Shield,
right,
and Roman Reigns or someone like that. But because I've seen Sheamus win Royal Rumbles, I've never seen Batista win, but I'm sure he has won a Royal Rumble or 2. I want to see someone smaller, someone who's never won it before win it. That's what I'd like to see.
Right. So the consensus here is that Batista wins the Royal Rumble.
I don't want to see that. I like Batista. He's an amazing wrestler, but I don't want to, especially because he just came back. Yeah. I feel like he should really earn his way to where he is instead of the WWE just giving it to him.
And he already won the Rumble. So.
All right. So for you listeners and watchers, the consensus is Batista. Secondary, we got David with. All right. If Batista does not win, David picks CM Punk. Lizzy picks Sheamus, and I pick Daniel Bryan. So it gives us outside of Batista. See, this is the reason we do the secondary picks, is because.
And we should also do who we want to win.
Yeah.
I want AJ Styles to win.
I want Roman Reigns.
But be realistic. If he's not in the match, who would you pick? Who would you want to win?
Daniel Bryan.
What about you, Liz?
I personally, honestly, I want Roman Reigns to win. Because
yeah, I think Roman Reigns would be good.
I'd love to see Roman Reigns win.
Yep.
Or just a member of the Shield in general, but if I had to pick a member of the Shield, it'd be Roman Reigns.
You know who I want to win? I want Kofi Kingston to win. You know why? Because he's always puts on good Royal Rumble matches. Mm-hmm. And
the fans love him.
And every time, fans love Kofi Kingston. He's beaten Randy Orton.
He did just beat Randy Orton, that's true.
Yep.
So
Like, was
I mean, he's
I mean,
good.
upsets ever.
Yeah, that would be the biggest upset of the Royal Rumble, I think.
I would be cool with Jericho winning.
I like Jericho, but also
I just think he's too old.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm just tired of seeing like the bigger guys get it. I'd like to see a smaller guy get it. I mean, Roman Reigns is up there in bigness because people like the Shield. People are into the Shield.
Yeah.
But
He's
never
big
won
yet.
it. I don't think he's ever been in one.
Right. He's
Nope.
not over yet.
And he hasn't been pushed.
Yeah, he's not over yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And I just think a smaller guy, even if it's not Roman Reigns, just a smaller guy in general, but
Yeah.
he's like big, but still not huge, like John Cena, Randy Orton type big.
Right.
Would be amazing. I think that would really help.
Yeah, I agree. I know. I 100% agree. 100%. So we got Batista, and then secondary we got CM Punk, we got Daniel Bryan, and we got Sheamus. So, and then of course we've mentioned who we would like to win, but you know, most importantly, this is a prediction show. So we're going with what we think here.
Sheamus or Batista.
Yep.
That just seems more fun.
But the consensus is Batista wins the Royal Rumble. That seems to be the
Favorite-
consensus.
I just don't
Favorite
want
is-
to see him win.
I just don't want to see him win.
I think the consensus is Batista wins the Royal
I
Rumble.
like Batista, but not only is he, I think he's got movies and stuff to film.
Yeah.
He's older. He probably won't be there very long. He
Right.
may be there another year or two and then get inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2015, 2016. Honestly,
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to see it happen because it would just be such a waste of all the amazing talent that you have.
Batista is like The Rock. He started to film movies. Oh, Batista's been eliminated.
Oh, I just got eliminated. Batista's out of there. Here comes Sheamus in.
You can pick another person if you want.
Yeah. Yep. Damn, I got eliminated. Batista will not be winning my Royal Rumble here. But Batista, I do believe, will win the Royal Rumble. Everybody pretty much said that. So we've got our consensus picks with everything. Start off with the tag team title match, ladies and gentlemen. Consensus says Cody Rhodes and the Rhodes brothers will win. Consensus says Brock Lesnar will beat the Big Show. Consensus says Daniel Bryan will beat Bray Wyatt via disqualification. Consensus says John Cena walks away with the World Heavyweight title. And consensus is that Batista wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Those are the consensuses. Like I said, you got to watch the whole show to see the details. And like I said, it's not unanimous. None of that shit's unanimous. It's all consensuses. But with that being said, we'll see who's going to win the Royal Rumble here. Here comes Seth Rollins is finally coming out. But I honestly wouldn't mind seeing Sheamus win the Rumble. I wouldn't mind seeing some strangers win.
Like people, also another pick I would want to win actually would be Seth Rollins.
Or Seth Rollins, anybody like that.
I said any member of the Shield, but I think
it would be Roman Reigns.
He is so big. He's like the big man of the group, and he's got good in ring talent, and I think he's made popular about the fans.
I actually don't agree with your in-ring talent then because he's.
I think Seth Rollins is the most talented in ring.
He's athletic.
But I think Roman Reigns.
And I think it's his family history too, who he's related to. I think that's why they're gonna push him.
I think Dean Ambrose is the best on the mic. He's the best promo giver. I think Roman Reigns has the body and the physical presence to be a Batista-like guy.
Yeah.
So I think Roman Reigns is the guy that they'll push the hardest.
He's not horrible on the mic. He can talk.
Right.
He just doesn't talk much right now.
Right.
But when he does,
None of
talk,
them are horrible on the mic. None of them are horrible. They just Dean Ambrose just happens to be the voice of the Shield. Just how it goes.
That's why he's considered like the leader. I think in the beginning of the Shield, everyone thought Roman Reigns was the leader, but it ended up being Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose is the leader.
Because I watched Dean Ambrose in NXT or FCW or whichever one it was. I think it was FCW. I think FCW is where I saw Dean Ambrose. Because he was fucking with William Regal or somebody like that.
I remember me and you watching FCW. We saw Biggie Langston. We saw
Antonio Cesaro would be great to win the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
I would love that shit.
Only way I would want him to win the Rumble though, because he didn't attack team, they'd have to split up the tag team.
Well, for something like that, I can deal with it. I don't want to see that tag team split up, but Swagger or Cesaro win the Rumble, I'm okay with. I would love to see Cesaro get it. Cesaro's a beast. Period. Either one of those three guys that's in that ring right now would be cool.
I just want him to be a smaller guy. Personally. Or a guy that's never won it before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, Jericho's never won the Rumble.
Chris Jericho's never won the Rumble?
Right.
Oh, then that'd be amazing.
That's you, then.
Yeah.
I've seen the real one.
Yeah. Like, that's why I think Sheamus would be good in the match. I don't think he should.
Jericho's out.
I vote him.
Sheamus would be exciting to win. But he won in like 2012, I think. And that was honestly, yeah. And that wasn't that long ago.
Same with Del Rio. Like Batista, he at least hasn't won it.
Yeah.
But Del Rio and Sheamus literally just won it literally years ago.
I'd still like to see someone that never won it. Or just a smaller guy.
Yeah, I would rather it be someone that's new. Oh.
The winner of this guaranteed a title opportunity of their choosing at WrestleMania. I'm sure Sheamus has some truly awful things in mind for his opponent here tonight.
Sheamus usually does.
I'm having a hard time.
And they've eliminated Del Rio.
See ya, bye.
So it's Sheamus and Antonio Cesaro.
It'd be awesome if I pick one on the video game and we're not even controlling it.
It is possible.
That'd be cool.
It is definitely possible.
Sheamus, he's about to do
Lizzy picked Sheamus. If it wasn't Batista, she picked Sheamus. It is possible. And there it is. Nope.
Oh.
Sheamus almost did it. So it is very possible that Lizzy's secondary pick wins the Royal Rumble on the game. It's possible. There they go. Sheamus, Cesaro.
He's got to bro kick the shit out of him.
It won't be down to these two in real life, I don't think.
No.
But I'm okay with it if it is.
It would be Sheamus and a big man, but it'd probably be Sheamus
Batista.
and Batista. And then Batista will get eliminated.
Yep.
And then Sheamus.
Uh-oh.
Or vice versa, but I think it'll be Sheamus versus.
Hell yeah.
Or he'll do it like Edge did and be hurt. No one thinks he's going to win, and then he just turns around and knocks him out of the ring, and there you go.
Yep.
Because that's how Edge did it. So I think it'll be Edge-esque, but it won't be as amazing as it was when Edge did it, because, I mean, you can't beat Edge, but...
Yeah. Absolutely. But either way, I think the Royal Rumble will live up to what it does. I think the Royal Rumble will be great. I love the Royal Rumble. I can't wait to see what actually happens. It should be great.
This is one I look forward to.
Even
over WrestleMania, this is one I look forward to, because this is when you really can see what's going to happen at WrestleMania.
Yep. I love the road to WrestleMania. I think
you can predict.
the 3 months between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania is always my favorite. I love them. Get the chamber in between.
Lizzy.
Sheamus did indeed win it on the game.
Yay.
Maybe that is a sign, and Lizzy's prediction for the Royal Rumble comes true. It is definitely possible, which would put Sheamus in the
That'd be
WrestleMania.
2 years in a row. I got my pick right at Royal Rumble.
And if that's right,
That'd be
I
awesome.
think John Cena loses the world title at Elimination Chamber to Daniel Bryan, and I could see Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan in the main event. Daniel Bryan making up for his 18-second loss. I do think it could happen. I would love to see it happen, but I don't think it will happen. I think we'll have Batista and John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania 30.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see it either, but I think it will happen. With that said, everybody, maybe is this a sign? Will Lizzy's prediction come correct? Sheamus.
For the 2nd year in a row.
It's definitely possible. I hope you guys enjoyed our Royal Rumble predictions. I hope you guys liked them. Hopefully, we'll talk to you guys after the Royal Rumble. We'll do a Royal Rumble review, and we'll tell you how we enjoyed the Royal Rumble. This has been fun doing these, playing them out. And with that said, we'll see you later on, probably tomorrow with the review, or maybe even later on tonight.
Maybe tonight we'll have to be like, oh my god, if something really good happens.
And we'll get the universe back online. Probably tomorrow we'll start getting the universe back up. So if you guys have been waiting on the universe, sorry for your wait. I put up a lot of universe videos though last time I posted, so you guys can't complain too much. With that said, we'll see you guys next time. I'll get all these videos up. Thanks.